my friends. Tonight we are going to make one of my favorite salad dressings. It is jalapeno, because they're fresh from the garden, jalapeno cilantro ranch dressing. And it is perfect to put on your tacos. It's perfect to put on your salad. It is so light and fresh for the summer, year-round actually. I have tons of jalapenos from the garden, and they are probably pretty hot right now. It's hot here, and did you know that the hotter the weather, the hotter the pepper? And so I'm usually use 2. We're gonna just I'm gonna smell them when we get ready to use them and see how they are. So I've just gathered my ingredients here. I've got my blender out. This is gonna be quick and easy, painless, except that I am gonna put gloves on while I'm handling the peppers. I have been in a situation before where I made so much salsa one time, and I didn't even stop to think about the peppers and the heat, and that the capsaicin that is released in the peppers actually stays in your skin, and it can burn for hours. And then of course when you're doing that, you go like this and wipe your face or something like that. So I am going to use gloves while I de-seed the pepper. If it was a little bit of a less hot pepper, I probably wouldn't take the seeds out, but I'm pretty sure these are going to be kind of fiery because we've been having 118, 120 degree weather here. So, and if it holds true that the hotter the weather, the hotter the pepper, then we're in for some spicy peppers in this one. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut my peppers in half and take the seedy part out. I don't know if you can see that with my pink gloves, my gorgeous pink gloves. But anyway, we're just going to scrape that middle part out, and I'm just going to put it right here in the sink. And I'm going to do 2 of them just in case. They smell pretty potent. So maybe we'll start with 1 and then I'll taste, and if it tastes not spicy enough, then I'll add another one. But I'm going to get 2 ready just in case. So I'm just taking the center part out, and you don't have to chop them or anything, but just do wear gloves when you're working with them. Then you avoid the. I was in so much pain, you guys, when I did this. When I forgot to use gloves, I actually called poison control. I was like, what can I do? And they're like, nothing. I mean, I soaked them in milk, I soaked them in sugar, I did all kinds of things and could not get the burn to go away. It took about 24 hours. And of course I had touched my face, I had touched, I had washed my hands. And if you do get pepper on you, don't ever, or the pepper juice, don't ever like wash your hands and scrub them around with soap like this, which is what I did, because it does get the pepper all spread around your hands, and then your whole hand burns instead of just maybe the finger that you were touching it with. Okay, so obviously I'm being careful. So I have my blender here, and I'm going to just drop these in. I'm going to drop 2 of them. Then I'm going to use a half a bunch of cilantro, and I'm going to take the little stemmy parts off and just throw the leaves in here. I have 3 tablespoons of ranch dressing mix, and I'm going to dump that in there. I've got a couple of tomatillos. You guys, a tomatillo is it's tart and sour, and so it gives it just a little bit of a different kind of a flavor. This one I'm going to cut into quarters, and I'm going to use 2 of these. So these are the little tomatillos. When you open them up inside, they're not really tasty to eat plain, but they make amazing sauces, and especially when you cook it and make some like chili verde or something like that, they're super awesome. Let's see. So we've got the tomatillos. We've got a clove of garlic. I'm going to use, usually I use 2 cloves of garlic, but look how big this one is. It was not considered elephant garlic, but it is a big clove of garlic. So we're going to toss that in there. And let's see, I've got a lime, got my lime juicer here. We're going to use the juice of 1 lime. So I'm going to squeeze that in. And a cup of mayo. I just use regular Best Foods or Kraft or whatever you have, Hellman's, store-bought mayo. If you prefer, you can make your own mayo, but I just use store-bought. And then a cup of milk. Okay, now I am going to put this on blend. Plug your ears for a second. We'll cover this with some music. And turn on the plug. Just gonna mix that up for a minute. Okay, I'm gonna give it a quick taste and see what we're looking like heat-wise. You know, actually last year I think it was, I grew a plant. It was a jalapeno plant, but it had no heat. It tasted like jalapeno, but it had no heat, and I thought I would really enjoy that. But then I kind of missed the heat of the jalapeno, so. Oh, guys, the flavor is so good. Just checking for the heat, seeing if there's an afterburn. Tell me in the comments if you like your food spicy or not so much. Okay, I can get it now. It's kind of right there for me. I'm sure I have kids that would probably go, oh, you could put a little bit more heat in it. But for me, it's got just enough heat. I might put another half jalapeno in. I'm gonna put another half in. But I also know that as the flavors sit for a little bit, they do get a little bit more. Now that I'm getting the little afterburn, I'm like, maybe I should take that part out. We'll go for it. Let's live on the dangerous side. I also love this on my fish tacos. So watch, because we're gonna make a recipe of super easy fish tacos here pretty soon. Okay. So look how delicious. Nice and fresh. Okay, so that was super easy, and now I'm gonna put it in the fridge and let it set up a little bit and let the flavors kind of meld together. You'll hear me say that word a lot, meld the flavors. I love it when it's sat a little bit and the spices start to mingle with each other and the flavors just kind of dance, and then we're gonna try it on something yummy. You guys, if you have enjoyed this video, I would love it if you would like and subscribe. It helps others like you see me. So if you would like to like and subscribe, that would be awesome. Okay, my friends, if you have loved this video, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe, and also hit the bell notifications so that you will find out when we post a new video. See you next time.